All right, thanks for staying with us. While that interlude was on, you saw visuals from the food AgroHub as unveiled by the Lagos State Governor yesterday, Sunday. But anyways, let me quickly introduce yet another one of my panelists who's joining us this afternoon. He is a journalist, a brand analyst, and he's a public affairs analyst. Comrade Gordy Ofose at the team. Good afternoon to you, sir. Thank you for coming in.
Good afternoon to my co-panelists. Good afternoon to the viewers. It's nice to be here. Yes. And that video takes me back to the same market I was open at Ogudu last year. What is that market again? The Ogudu own last year. It was Ogudu own last year where they were selling rice at the cheaper rate, selling this. You see, we keep asking, this thing is a circus. You see, what happened to the Ogudu market again? Now we have gone to the Euro. So are we going to move from every December, we move from one city to the other? Why are we not doing something sustainable? Something that at the end of the day, I am living in Abulegba, would I now begin to pump dry fuel 620 naira per liter to Idioro to go and buy food?
All right, I don't know about the Ogudu market.
Ogudu market was last year.
Chief of Force, but I do know that the Lagos State Governor unveiled a newly constructed mid-level food AgroHub at Idioro in Mushin area of Lagos State yesterday. All right, now the food AgroHub is sitting, according to reports, on 6,400 square meters of land and has adequate parking space of over 3,000 square meters, and that's to accommodate trailers and vehicles that might be bringing food into the state. Also, there's centralized wet and dry storage areas for bulk buying. All right, now the governor notes that there will be replication of the AgroHub in 3 other locations in the state, and that's in Aja, Agege, and also Abule Ado. All right, so for me, this is literally like having mile 12, you know, like in another parts of Lagos State.
You see, if you are familiar with mile 12, it is no longer an organized environment. You see trailers parking anyhow.
Causes traffic.
They have a lot of problems. And I think in his wisdom, and they suffer a lot of waste as well. I know because I used to collect waste from there for my piggery way back. Now, some people will come and be there 3, 4, 5 days. They won't have offloaded their goods. So, you know, pepper, tomato, they get spoiled easily. Little for pawpaw, pineapple, cucumber, and all of that. Yeah. So, what government is trying to do now is to decentralize, whereby apart from my 12, there will be other locations that have the capacity, the space to receive foods coming from all over the country and then fast track offloading and subsequent sales and distribution. That basically is the thing.
What is the incentive?
Now, wait, please. Idioro had a market before now, a bigger market. I grew up knowing Aulo markets. I knew Idioro. Of course, there was Ojuoye market too. But
Ojuoye market, that's in Mushin too.
Yes,
isn't it?
You see, but they did not enjoy the growth pattern that befell my 12.
Okay.
And I think that's why they are now taking development away from my 12 to other parts of Lagos. I.e., maybe next one is going to first start.
So it's more like unbundling.
That's why I said they're trying to reduce the traffic in that both vehicular, human, and goods that goes to my 12. So, and that will reduce waste. You know, when people bring things and then half of it is spoiled, they will put the price on the fuel. That is good.
Exactly. And because when you're bringing everything at the same time, there's like a clock in the system.
But if you bring them in, and you can set off everything within a reasonable time, they will sell at, they make normal profit.
Chief of Force doesn't seem to be excited about
you are not in my mind. I'm not excited because all of this analysis, they don't give what is incentive for the consumer at the short term. What is my incentive? Why should I go to that place? Why should I drive all the way from Abulegba to Mushin? Why should I do
Why
that?
do you drive to Mount Road?
No, I am coming. Wait now. That's what I'm asking. If you, with the kind of facility they put there, you basically understand that what I'm going to get in my 2 is going to be far cheaper than what I'm going to get there. So I'm coming, sir. Let me finish. Because these are the facilities built by government. And before you acquire such a facilities, you have to pay almost through your nose.
Please let the visuals roll.
So,
while we're talking,
so at the end of the day, if I must pick my tomato because I can select a good one in my 12 and still buy at a very affordable price than going to Mushin, would this, because I'm going to pay now is a new, just like somebody going to Ikeja City Mall. You don't expect me to buy something cheaper from Ikeja City Mall than somebody who's selling in a kiosk in my place. So what I'm saying is that at this Christmas time, what is the incentive? Yes, it's a good thing.
I get your question.
It's a good thing. I'm coming pressure. It's a good thing. What I was expecting to see governor do that we always done since Fashola time, the leg rice. We are not seeing it again. Where is it? That was cheaper. They made it at the affordable rate for people, for Lagosians to buy. Where is that rice? We are aware that a multi-billion dollar factory was commissioned in Ikorodu for the purpose of that rice. Where is the rice? Why are we not seeing the rice? That's what I was expecting. Not opening this for me, yes, is good for market people. Does it add to me? It doesn't really add to me, because at the end of the day, I'm going to pay more if I go to that place to buy.
Okay,
But if you stay 5 days trying to offload,
am I selling tomato from that place?
No, not you. Not
He's talking about the traders.
the traders or transporters who stay 5 days trying to unload. It's more cost. I mean, you have to eat, you have to take care of yourself.
Exactly.
And even the aboros will come, you have to settle them on a daily basis. If that is taken off, and in the process, some of your produce gets spoiled. And you can't say my goods are spoiled, therefore I will not make profit. You have to add, you have to increase the price of the food, the product.
To cover what you lost.
So don't you think that will reduce price? Now you spend less eating, paying to Aboro, parking cost, and you don't have your goods spoiled. So by extension, it reduces price, maybe not significant. The problems are much deeper. The problems, the major problems are the bread basket of Nigeria is under siege. The middle belt, the Benue state, is under siege by war from banditry, Fulani headsmen, to a less extent Boko Haram. That needs to be taken care of for the prices of food to go down. But even before that is done, this will help marginally to reduce price.
But I'm not saying it shouldn't help. For me, if this place is made as a hub for storage, basically, where market people can go there, store their goods. They know their goods, they can take it at any time, like they do. If you go to, for the people that live in UK and US, they know that they can eat, what is it called? They can eat corn, a fresh corn at every season. That is as a result, as a function of storage. Okay. I'm coming, sir.
When the video started playing?
I'm coming, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, I was there.
Okay, because the commentator mentioned that the place has storage.
That's what I'm saying.
He said wet and dry.
No, what I'm saying is that larger part of that place has been turned to market. That is it. From the video that has been shown, people are trading. That's what I'm saying. Yes. But listen, what they do. That's what I'm saying. We have this market.
I think I understand the problem you have with this. The fact that there's no continuity, as with previous attempts by the government. That's what you're talking about.
Let me further explain. In the last 6-7 years, most of the markets in Lagos have been reconstructed. Jakonde markets in K2 there, go and see it. It has been totally reconstructed. Same people that were there are back there. They work with the Market Women Association to ensure that they were not kicked off, maybe because they could not pay the new rent. So they are made to pay marginal increase, and they are back in that place. Now, what we are seeing here will be replicated in so many places. if you have ever, if you ever been to Mile 12 and tasted the insanity in Mile 12, in fact, you go in there, you have to pay somebody to wash your feet on your way out.
Sometimes you
in
rent
2023, we cannot continue like that.
I went once and I swore I'd never go.
So the government is saying, let's move away from this place and decentralize. It makes sense. I don't want to sit down here now. If futuristic project, I write it up. What if it works? Where do I go? So let's then do. I mean, they started with Google, as we said. I'm not aware, but I've seen K2. I also that right in the National Secretariat, there's a hub for agricultural products.
Yeah.
I have bought things from there. I'm not a civil servant, but everybody had access to go there and buy, depending on where you are located. And they are even more cheaper than what you get some market on the streets.
Plus, I think it just makes fresh farm produce, more accessible to you because it's straight from the farm, right in the market.
It also helps us to know
exactly.
that the government is sensitive to our complaints on the street.
Yes.
Because if they are not sensitive, what's our with market? They are doing it.
All right.
The lake rice you said. The lake rice you said. The 32 tons, metric tons plant in the mortar is waiting. As to know, which already mentioned here now, banditry, criminality, all those things have sent farmers away
from the farm.
So productivity has become very low, if not completely wiped off in some states. And lake is between Lagos and Kebbi State. Don't I know the state of Kebbi today? So naturally, that will just suffer.
Why would stay in Lagos and criticize Lagos? Lagos is not necessarily the center of excellence, but Lagos is fast approaching being the center of excellence. Because I went to my village and I went to Onitsha. Onitsha is dusty, Onitsha is dirty, Onitsha is wild. And when I came back to Lagos, it felt like going from Lagos to Washington, D.C. The difference, everywhere was clean. The roads are clean. There's more better control of traffic than in Onitsha. Onitsha, the traffic controllers, I don't know what they call themselves. They can't control the drivers. They plead with them. And the drivers do as they like. So Lagos government is trying.
There's some semblance of sanity.
Lagos government is light years ahead of many state government.
I have a friend. What you're talking about just reminded me of an experience. I was talking with a friend who recently visited Sierra Leone, and she told me, wow, it was like I was thrown back to 1960. So, that's how ahead Nigeria is,
For us to appreciate what we have.
Yes.
A lot of the African countries that you see, they cannot boast of more than 2 or 3 cities.
Yes.
Cities, as in cities. Whereas in Nigeria, some states have 10, 15 cities.
Yes.
I am not praising our rulers. They have not done too well. But in some situations, let us show.
Let's give them their flowers.
Can we also compare Nigeria to South Africa? At this stage, listen, because everybody, now listen. That's what I'm saying. Now, wait, listen now. Wait now. Okay. White men were not here.
All right.
White men were not here.
They were here for 6 years.
I want to declare.
White men were not here.
Not as settlers, colonialists. They colonized.
So
this who came is our
hello.
Gentlemen, motivations.
Exactly. What the colonialists came
Gentlemen.
to exploit us.
Yes. Madam is in charge.
Thank you, everyone. Let's just take a minute and just breathe. Thank you. Thank you so much. Anyways, according to the state government, the inauguration of this fresh food agro market in Mushin, all right, will maximize storage, and it will also offer consumers affordable fresh farm produce. All right. The governor is grateful to the people of Mushin for cooperating and with them on this project. Anyways, let's see how this goes. And on the plan to replicate this in other areas of Lagos, I think it's fantastic because not everybody can actually leave their homes, and we're all heading to Mile 12. It's not that convenient for everyone. At least if you have something like Mile 12, closer to you every time, you know, then you're guaranteed of at least getting fresh food at very affordable prices. Also,